Howdy. Morning. So, check the ticker and market's up. Awesome. But the cell phone connection is now gone. I have no connection, which is strange. So I don't know if there's maintenance or I have problems. Who knows? Anyway, got what I needed about what's kind of going on this morning. So I know that I think the sun's going to come out. It's not out right now, a little cloudy, but I'm going to get the solar stuff kind of ready because I want to check that cable. And I am going to also be charging this guy here, which connects up to this, as you can see, which is a cool thing. And also, of course, the Dixie light. Yeah. So those definitely need to get a little bit of a charge today, and then gonna continue on with the van. Should be a little bit more mild today, so I think it'll be a good day to do it. I found ideal piece of wood I'm gonna use for a table, but it's a little warped, a little bent, so I threw some bags of gravel on it. Hopefully that will nice and flatten it out so I can at least cut it somewhat accurately. Nothing I do is really accurate. I mean, I have a tape measure and I sometimes use it. I don't have a straight edge. I don't have a level either, and I foresee if I did, I don't know if I would use it. Going forwards, eventually, yes, but right now this is just a very sort of organic build with what you got and see what happens. Forces you to get creative and to really think about what you have and how you're going to use it. So that to me is a lot of fun. I really enjoy that process. So that is what we're doing today, and I will have an update later. Cheers. So I'm going to show you another project I got going on today. This is it looks disorganized, this here shed, and it is. So the project has to do with this kind of situation here. You see the duct tape there. But biggest problem here is if you see some of the debris, it's red squirrels. They are relentless. And if I come up here, and I initially put this there to see if I can prevent them, and they just made a hole right beside it. So I need to figure out something to put in front of there. And it's obvious they can get through plastic that has holes in it. So I was actually thinking about that aluminum grate. I'll show you that in just a second here. This is that aluminum grill grate. It is pretty shot for being a grill grate. However, it might be able to at least temporarily prevent the squirrels from getting into the shed. So there's another look at that guy. You can see it's the back of it. It's gotta figure out a way to get there. But that is another project for today, so hopefully I can get this solution going. Very, very backwoodsy, redneckish solution, but if that's what works, then that's what works. I ain't got no problem with that. All right, so I have a little bit of a thing I've learned with the wood stove, I'd like to share. So the way this works is the air comes in the front, blows out that way, so its fire's always going that way. So I got a couple of these steel channels you can see here, and what I do is I just bring some of the coals up like and so create a little bit of a pocket there, and I take my Fat Tuesday cup and Dump some right in that area, and basically a fire will catch and kind of go back that way. And then the next time I add, I'll do the same thing on this side. I'll bring these forward, kind of mix them up, create a pocket, dump them there, and then I just rotate back and forth. And this keeps a burn going. It keeps the fire lit. Keeps it nice and warm. Like this is pretty nice. This feels good. And yeah, it's probably a hopper might do this all for me, but I think it's kind of fun figuring this out and learning as I go. So this has been the progress of the wood stove education. Alright, so, ow, that was hot. To continue this process, let's see, just taking that channel, moving some back, some forward, creating a pocket. And then we'll get our bag of chow. And there you have it. And that'll just keep on going away. Come back in half an hour, 45 minutes. Probably do it again. Maybe an hour. We shall see. Progress. So I got a rough table going here. It's not the full length of this, just based on limited wood, and I don't want to try to cut one of these plywood pieces because I might end up redoing this. Probably will. But anyways, this is what we got going on. I'll show you the basic idea here. Idea is I got these, and that comes down like that. And right now it holds on there, but what I was going to do is, as you can see these, it's just going to attach a rope down to there, so hold it there, another one there, hold it there. Eventually get a like a metal line of sorts, but I think initially I'm just going to use nylon because, well, that's what I got. But yeah, it's a table, and a table to do things. And yeah, look, hinges. It works. So yeah, so far so good. Good news, I found a thermometer / hydrometer, and it is approximately 30 degrees, a little over that, inside the shed, and 85% humidity inside the shed. Probably not a good thing inside the shed, but that's what it is. So now that I found a thermometer, I can show you where we're sitting at right now. If it would autofocus. Yeah, nay. Oh, maybe that's smudged. Anyway, I can tell you it's a little over 50 degrees in here, or 10 degrees centigrade Celsius. And it's not next to the wood stove. It's over there, and the wood stove's here. I mean, it's kind of, well, it's in the path of the breeze, but yeah, is what it is. So for now, I got something rigged up here. You can see it's just like a little hand clamp there, which is kind of covering a little bit of an opening, and then I put that aluminum grate on the other side. I'll show you here. Just wander around. So you have it. Closer. It's one of the more aesthetically pleasing things I've done, definitely. But I mean, it's, you know, it's solid. It's Not, hopefully a squirrel or a chipmunk is not going to be able to disturb that. Which brings me to how I fastened it down, and I found that, oh, almost dropped the device there. This wire is just the handiest stuff on earth. It can just bind anything, and it conducts electricity quite well. So I'm sure I'll use some of this in the band build. I don't see why not. It seems to fit what I'm doing. But yeah, you know, whatever you have available is available as what you have. Well, the current solution is this to that, and then on that side, just basically key rings these, and yeah, holds all right, and then could be flipped up and locked in. So it's a table. But I was thinking at some point, probably once I procure something to go right here and then down to here, so it'll boom stop there. That'll be a little bit more solid. But you know, in the interim, you know, this works. And I guess I could get some metal wire and maybe not a key ring to attach that. This is actually 2 key rings here, because it's, you know, it's twice as key ring, you know, twice as strong. So you know, because that's a thicker one, and I don't want that side to feel, you know, less strong than that side. You know, they gotta have some sort of balance. But anyway, enough about that. I don't know. You know, for whatever it is, it works. I get to move on, so that is what I'm going to do. So this is what I had in mind, more or less. Look at all that room for activities. So I got the bed pushed up there. Now it's a bench. If you suspend belief and imagine that cabinet right there isn't there, hanging precariously outside, I will. I have to find a place for that, but I will do that soon. And then obviously the table, and like, let's say I wanted to haul this pile of wood. Well, I look at all the options I have to haul that pile of wood. So that's what I was thinking. This is sort of a very configurable thing. It can be used as a van or as, you know, a sleeping type thing. More things to be built and probably to slide around. So I don't know. I have to actually spend some more time in here and actually use it for what it is, like a work area slash sleeping area slash productivity bin, and see what we get out of that, and what I want to change and what I want to do, and just let the organic build continue. An update on the solar progress. So that cable definitely works. I got the solar panel out. Right now the battery's at about 97%. It was at 100%, but fired up the laptop, drawing 67 watts. Fired up the laptop and got the dual batteries charging, and I'll show you where the solar panel lives right now. Oh, right down yonder. Solar panel pointed up to the sky, and pretty much can leave it there all day long. Gets really good sunny southern exposure, so charging is not an issue on a sunny day. With a 100 amp hour battery, I could probably get anywhere from 30 to 40, maybe even close to 50% charge on that guy, but really like 30 to 40. So pretty good, and the degradation isn't that bad. Basically double the length, so I would say it's probably about 100 feet away, thereabouts. So they don't well, they say if you go over 50 feet, then you start getting a degrade signal. And while I'm sure that is true for my application, and this looks like it's going to work pretty well. I'm just charging things that charge.